Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be turning this Heidi Swapp little album thing. I found it at Ollie's for $1.99. We're going to turn this into a scrapbook. We're going to use this paper, which I didn't realize until just now. It is Heidi Swapp paper also. I just grabbed this one because I knew I liked it. So I picked this up a while ago. It comes with everything you need. It even comes with the rings. Everything. So you get the rings, you get this acetate piece that says you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and more fabulous than you know. And then you just add this onto it. Where? I don't know. I'm guessing probably right there. Because it kind of, right here, you see where my finger is? It kind of loops around that hole. And then you have all these blank pages and a back. And then the two book rings. So I thought we could measure this and see how big it is. First of all, this is what? 6 by 6, that's what I thought. 6 by 6, so we will find papers and we'll mat the front and backs of both papers, and then we will make it into like a scrapbook. So let's see what we have in here first. I've used this before, I believe. So we're just going to cut. We're just going to pull out a few papers. Oh, I like this one right here. I also like this one. If you don't know, my favorite colors are gray and purple. Let's see. I like this one. How many are there? Should have counted that, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 of them. So we could use up to 12 pieces of paper. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's also cut-aparts in here. I don't remember those from when I used this before. We'll do the pick. And I think I'll pull one more, and then we will just reuse the favorites out of what we already have. Is what I think we'll do. I really do like this one. Okay, so we pulled all of these out. And now we just have to cut them. I'm going to cut them 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 is what I'm going to cut them. That way we have a little bit of a matte edge. And I don't think it matters how these are cut because it's not a perfect pattern. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not a, I can't think, a directional pattern. Jeez. 5 3/4. Okay, I think I'm going to pause and cut these off screen because you don't need to see this. Okay, I have everything cut. Now the corners need to be rounded because the corners are rounded on here. So I have my We Are corner rounder, and I'm just going to grab maybe 3 or 4 at a time. Depends how thick this paper is. And corner round on the 1/2 inch. Side of every corner. Glue these on, and while I was cutting I thought, why don't I just make this into a gratitude type journal? Is what I think it's gonna be. That's what I think it's gonna be anyway. We have all of our papers, and I didn't drop my glue, I promise, but I did. That's all right. We're gonna separate these into what we have so we're not putting doubles front and back. I don't want to do that. All right. Ow. That's okay. I just stabbed myself. It's all right with my pen. It's okay. Stuff happens. So I'm just going to go through and glue these on, leaving a matte edge. And what I'm going to do before I put the other piece on is re-punch these holes. Okay, please, please, please re-punch your holes. If I could see it, man. These old eyes are having an issue. So yeah, re-punch your holes and then just add another piece on the back and then you'll punch them again. You can wait to punch them. Like I'm going to wait probably to punch. Is this directional? Not really. The other ones, because at least now you have to at least punch one side, right? Okay. Came down here to film some videos. I've had a long morning already. I had to go to PT this morning and I'm in a lot of pain. First of all, this PT place is insanely big. And the woman comes and gets me and she's like, you could have just come down. Come down where, lady? Where? Where would you like me to come down? I'm like, nobody told me anything last time I was there. I went for my evaluation on Friday, I believe it was my evaluation. And yet nobody told me anything. Nobody said, hey, next time go down and you're going to go to this area here. And it's, I guess every PT has their own area, so at least I know to go down now to the, so I lie. When I went on Friday, I asked the woman at the desk, I'm like, why are there so many people? Like, why do people either check in and walk down into the main room or into the waiting room? And she said, because if you want to, you can go right to your PT and get started early. You don't have to wait till the top of the hour. And I said to my boyfriend when I left, I'm like, well, I'm not doing that because I don't know where to go. Nobody said any, like, that was the receptionist. When the PT walked me out, he didn't say anything. You know what I mean? Like, that was the receptionist that told me that, which I know she's, like, not telling me anything, but my whole thought to my boyfriend was like, where am I supposed to go? Just wander around aimlessly? Oops, look at that, I'm not paying attention. So today when I went, she comes and she pulls me, she goes, okay, well, we're always down here. You can just come down here. And I'm like, well, nobody told me that. I'm like, you know, nobody told me. And even when I checked in, nobody said, oh, you can go down. Go down. Nobody said anything to me. They talked to everybody else and told everybody else that they could head on down, but nobody said anything to me. So I sat in the waiting room. Yeah, no one said a word. So that is what I dealt with this morning, and then I'm in a lot of pain because yeah, it hurt. It was not fun. I hate physical therapy. Like, I know I need it, but I hate it. Also, we still only have one working light down in the basement. And my dad, he goes for surgery tomorrow to finally get rid of his urine bag, his pee bag. So he goes tomorrow for surgery. I don't know when yet. And, what do I have on this one? Okay. I think I'm going to do this one. We don't know when it is yet. So, he has surgery tomorrow. Plus, now I have to call an electrician and find out how much it would cost to get all of our fluorescent, well, 2 of our fluorescent lights. I don't want to mess with the one in my craft room because it still works. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I guess I should get it converted, but then that's buying an 12 new light bulbs, LED light bulbs. I don't want to have to do that, but I need to find out how much it would get to cost to convert our fluorescent lighting to LED lighting, because you can do it. Because I think the ballasts are shot on our fluorescent lighting, and if it is, then might as well just, and you already have to replace the ballast, might as well just convert to LED. But I have to find an electrician, because I mean, when's the last time we used an electrician? It's been a really long time. And find out how much it would cost to do that. And until then, we're down to one light left. One light left in the basement. It's fine. Listen, my parents bought this house in 1998. So, and they redid this basement, so they put this fluorescent lighting in. They redid the basement for my brother to live in here, down here. So I'm actually in what used to be his bedroom. So that stuff, and that was done quickly. It was still the 90s. It was still done in the 90s when that was done. I'm aging myself. So these have been down here a while. And I read somewhere that ballasts are only meant to last 20 years. So they've lasted longer than that. So I have to count myself lucky, but everything seems to be going wrong. Everything seems to be going wrong in this house. Maybe that's why I need a gratitude journal. Be grateful for everything. All right, this last one, and then I'm going to punch the other holes again, and then I think I will just put the journal together and then go through and see about adding paper to write on, because of course you're going to need paper to write on. When I tell you, these holes are impossible to see. They're impossible to see. Jesus. They're a little bit better when they're on darker. But the gray, it's impossible. Yeah, I gotta call an electrician. I don't want to have to call it. I hate having to do everything. I hate it. That's why I love everything online, because I hate having to do anything. I hate having to call. I hate having to figure out, well, what electrician in my area is actually a good electrician? I don't know. Okay, and last one. And then we're just going to get these in. And then find some, I have so much plain scrap paper. I can find a bunch of scrap paper to put in here. I think I'm going to have this one on the front, because I think with the acetate it would look good. And then this one, this one, this, this, I think, and then the back, the acetate, and the cover, and our book rings. I was also going to paint the cover, and then I decided not to. Okay, I'm going to take it from the back and get it through all of these pages. And also, I said to my boyfriend, why don't we know anybody? Why don't we know mechanics? Why don't we know electricians? I'm going to put this on and then figure out where the cover goes. Like I said, there's no hole for the cover, but it does nestle in. I think it's right here. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's right there. Okay. Couldn't tell. Okay. So put that here, and then it's right here. Nope, that's not right. That's not right, and this one isn't either. There's two little holes here, but I don't think they line up, do they? No, they don't line up right. And I think none of them do. Right here, there we go. That's where it goes. Okay. All right, here we go. That's really cute. I'm glad I got it. They had a bunch of them when I grabbed it. Just a quick project, because sometimes you need a quick project. Of course I put the two, no matter how hard I try, I still do it. And I'm not undoing it. I'm not taking it apart to undo it. I don't care. I don't care enough. And I could have covered this, but you know what? I don't really want to. How's that for an answer? All right, I think I'm going to leave it like this. Because as I was putting it together, once again I thought, but maybe I would want to make it to an album. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what I want to do with most stuff, so I think I'm just going to leave it like this and be done with it. And then whatever I decide to eventually do with it, I will have it all ready to go and have something to do with it. Have something to do with it. That makes a lot of sense. Be able to do something with it and it not be set for one intended purpose. Does that make sense? It was just a nice quick, I just wanted to get this done. It's been sitting here since before my surgery, so I wanted to get it done. Thanks so much for joining me today. Let me know down below. Have you gone to Ollie's yet and scoped out their craft section? Because their craft section has just, my Ollie's craft section has just gotten so much better than it ever was. When I went this last time, they had about 25 different Happy Planner sticker books for $1.99. And it was a huge end cap just filled with Happy Planner stickers. They were old ones. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say they were new ones. They were all older ones. And I did grab one. And I used to have this one and I sold all mine when I stopped with the Happy Planner. But I did just buy the food one. That's what I bought. So, you let me know down below, have you gone to your Ollie's? Do you even have an Ollie's near you? And yes, please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.